Hello everyone, my name's Matt Johnson and welcome to the Interesting Times, a political comedy show from right here in the UK. This is a bit of a special about the royal family, a subject I don't do a lot because, I'll be honest, I don't think I care that much. Also, because I don't know a lot about them, because I haven't done a lot of research about them, because I don't really care about them. But the rumours around the missing princess have now gotten to such a level of ridiculousness, I think it's only fair I try and deal with it in my usual cack-handed manner. And try to answer the question, where is Kate Middleton?
William, how's Catherine?
I think we're now safely in the realms of Where's Catherine, as the second in line to the throne continues in his very own version of Gone Girl. A quick recap for all those who aren't royal watchers and have chosen instead to do something productive with their existence. Princess Catherine, the Princess of Wales, went into hospital to undergo abdominal surgery at the end of January and hasn't been seen since. Although not entirely true. There was that picture of her looking out the opposite window where the brickwork behind the window is different to the brickwork above the car. Or that Mother's Day picture she took, which was later found to be photoshopped. And only yesterday, a grainy video emerged of Kate and Wills leaving a farm shop together, which did nothing to quell the rumours. If anything, people were convinced that that wasn't Kate. And others were convinced it was, treating the whole thing less like a royal engagement and more like a documentary on Bigfoot. Honestly, it's the blue dress all over again. And wasn't the chap who took the video working in digital engagement in Windsor? So, where is Kate? Is a question that has social media buzzing. Hashtag Kategate. Is she filing for divorce, abducted by aliens, flying to LA for a celebrity grudge match with Meghan Markle, or has Will run over her in a Range Rover and buried her in a shallow grave? Well, here on the Interesting Times, we can now reveal what happened to Kate Middleton. She's at home, recovering, which is exactly what people were advised on the 17th of January she would be doing. And she's going to be there for the next few months and will probably come back a little after Easter. So, if we haven't seen her by the time we have the local elections, then fill in a missing persons report. Until then, it's a bit pointless. Honestly, my social media is swamped with people who go out of their way to tell everyone how they couldn't give a crap about the royal family, all of a sudden going conspiracy crazy because they haven't seen one of them for a few weeks. Also, the brickwork behind the car? Well, here's a perfectly reasonable explanation from someone who admittedly has way too much time on their hands. Yes, maybe the reason there are two separate brick patterns is because there are two separate brick structures. Maybe she took the Mother's Day photo, thought she looked dreadful, as people do constantly go on about how she looks, so she photoshopped an old picture of herself, and it was obviously a bit of a hash. As being royal, she doesn't normally do stuff like this, and wasn't really expecting everyone to lose their shit over half a missing sleeve. So, what about the other Photoshop picture then, Matt? The one with the Queen? Yes. Why didn't they get the 10 children whose ages range from 1-year-old to 12 to sit calmly and still and all look into the camera at the same time? Said no one ever. And I know people will say, but she shouldn't be photoshopping photos. People are expecting news to be reliable, no matter where it comes from. Well, firstly, royals changing facial features to give themselves more aesthetically pleasing features isn't just decades or centuries old. This is Alfred the Great, looking like Alfred the Bashful, sporting an allergic reaction a little under 1.5 millennia ago. And secondly, I'm pretty sure all of us have either altered a photo or gotten rid of one that made us feel not so good about ourselves, right? Especially if we were expecting everyone on the planet to see it. Then what about the video? Why are there Christmas decorations? Because anyone in the UK will recognise those sorts of decorations. They are commonly known as the Christmas decorations we forgot to take down.
In the back of shop, people have been suggesting, look, they've still got Christmas holly and ivy around in the back of shop. Was this shot a long time ago? We've actually sent a reporter down. They can confirm that it's still there. Those sheds are still there. Those decorations are still there.
Exactly. For all you amateur sleuths out there, there is something called Occam's razor, which states that the correct solution is usually the most obvious one. After some pretty horrible surgery, Kate didn't feel like doing the public engagements and being seen in public. So, once the social media monster kicks in, it starts to have an effect on her mentally and emotionally, which in turn will no doubt affect her physically. Bearing in mind as well that the woman that was going to be her mother-in-law was killed whilst being pursued for a photo, you can certainly understand her hesitancy with this. But unfortunately, there appears to be no end in sight for the cloud cuckoo crazy town conspiracy theories. But if there is one way to guarantee that people don't attach this level of scrutiny to everything she wears, what weight she is, and where she might be, then I think we all know what that is. The disillusion of the royal family. #AbdicateGate. And that's it. Thank you all so much for watching. And if you have enjoyed this video, then please subscribe, like, comment, and share the video. Get the message out there, and I'll see you all soon. Take care.